Hello everybody, this is Poison Dog 88 and I'm about to do a challenge that I am dreadfully going to regret. This is one of the challenges that I've actually practiced, and that's how I know it's going to be terrible, because my last practice for this one took me about 3 hours. This challenge is revisiting an old challenge I did, Catapults Only, but this time it's going to be in hard difficulty. I'm not going to do crazy yet because I feel like I'm going to milk this challenge for all the videos I can because I'm too unoriginal to come up with any new ideas. Anyways, let's do a creative game as Barter. I got the new Barter and new Venger skin, and I also got Symanti. So I guess we'll play with the new Barter skin. I already have this all set up. This is the setup that I'm playing with. Massive because I need to get a catapult before I can do anything, and anything smaller I'll get like one city. And then continents because that's just the default. Hard because that's the difficulty you're playing with, and 6 opponents because that's what I play with whenever we do hard. Okay, so this start doesn't look that great. I was kind of hoping to be near some water, but oh well. So first things first, we're just gonna sit here for a while until we can get catapults. So you have to go for forestry and then mathematics. Can't do anything with this warrior because that's cheating. Now I have enough stars for mathematics this turn, so I think I will take mathematics. It'll still be a couple of turns until I can. So I'm gonna move this warrior over here. Just so I can train a catapult whenever the option becomes available to me. But I think for this turn I'm just going to build a lumber hut here and then upgrade my capital again with resources, and then we'll take a catapult. So these are going to be the only things I'm gonna be allowed to do basically everything with this game. I think I'm also gonna take organization, so then I can eventually upgrade my capital. Now, giants are also not allowed in this game. So upgrading my capital really past, I guess this is level 3, doesn't do a whole lot for me, except just give me a few extra stars. But that's going to definitely be worth it in this game where I'm gonna be getting so few units just because of the amount of stars that a catapult costs. Okay, this is actually not a bad start. We do have Aquarion to deal with, though. That's gonna be plenty annoying to deal with only using catapults, but oh well. Is that Quetzali, I think? Down there, I can't really tell. The color is a little hard to decipher. We'll upgrade this city again and take resources. So now we're getting 8 stars per turn. That is enough to get a catapult every single turn. We'll go there. We'll get a catapult here to go for that village. I do want to go for this ruin. Okay. We have somebody there, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Now in my practice game, I'm going to get writing and then go for roads. In my practice game, my opponents did not get knights. So I don't know if that's going to carry on to this game or not. We're going to attack there. And I think climbing is actually going to be something I want to get because it'll allow me to get a lot more vision by just going on these mountains. Anyways, okay, that was good thing I revealed that, because those units were going to come out of the fog and absolutely obliterate me. Anyways, I keep cutting myself off. My opponents never got knights, so I don't know if that's going to carry on over to this game or not. I hope it does, because knights are literally the bane of this challenge's existence. Okay. We have these Hoodrick units incoming. I think I'll attack with that catapult, so then I can move forward with this catapult and train another one back there. So this start is a little bit rocky just because, okay, that is cool. I think that's gonna be a restart. So yeah, this is the, that is a good start, I think. So this is the challenge that I have to live with for this video, however long it takes. This is gonna be a long one. I think we'll go for a double catapult opener. I don't know if that's a sentence that's ever been said in the history of Polytopia. That's a bit worrying that they're that close to me. I think we go for climbing and then riding to go for road soon. Whoa! The archers have these spears? That's pretty cool. Okay, please don't. Yeah, that one's not happening. I don't really want water behind me. I want water to be able to... How did Symanti already have a centipede? That's crazy. I want water to be in front of me to sort of protect me and buffer me from the AIs, because catapults might be bad, but catapult battleships aren't terrible. Okay, they're going to attack me. Yep, that figures. I think this city's gonna become our catapult supply city. How much land is out there? Okay, not too much. So there's one of their cities. There are quite a few villages, though, which I am not too happy about. But what can you do? I want to prevent them from getting either of those. Oh, great. I'm glad that ruin gave me something useful. Instead of, like, you know, extra stars and, you know, I really wanted that, explorer. You know, to explore all the land that I definitely haven't explored yet. Now, I hope Amaji doesn't get roads, because if they get Rider roads, that's going to be really hard to break out of. We'll take this city, and then we are able to upgrade that city again for more stars. Do I want an explorer here? It could theoretically go over here, and I don't really have great vision on Amaji, so even if it went down here, well, it's gonna go over here because that's where the closest clouds are. I can't get an explorer from there. I think we just get a workshop. Okay, that's not good. I really don't like the sight of that cloak. Yeah, that's really bad. Oh, hello. Please don't attack me, Kiku. Okay, now we have some more stars to work with. So we can upgrade that city again. Take resources. We could get climbing. I don't think climbing's a good idea. We could get strategy. I think strategy is a good idea, but we'll do that next turn, of course. Okay. Kiku, I'm going to have to ask you to kindly I don't know. Okay, I think this one's a bust as well. This is why I'm not doing this on crazy. Because this challenge is the worst. I might eventually do it on crazy when I actually have more skill with the game, but for now that's not gonna happen. Why do I always think forestry is 5 stars? What about free spirit? I know free spirit is a fairly unorthodox tech to get, but we could get it to, well, I don't think we really need to exactly free up a unit slot. Yeah. Alright, we'll go for an explorer here. Nice. You've got to be kidding me. I really hate Cymanti. Like, and I don't even like them like one bit. Let's do our best, I suppose. They already have a centipede. Oh, well, I guess that's not that weird. Yeah, I don't feel like going up against Cymanti anytime soon. Okay, this looks promising. There's water on two sides. So maybe this will be like a little peninsula and it'll be a fairly defensible position. Except, of course, if Kiku's in this game. I keep going for stinking forestry on turn 1 when I know that's impossible. So, under the impression that this is a peninsula over here, I'm going to send my catapult that way. So that way I can capture any land that's going to be more contested, I guess. And then I'll send this catapult that way, and this catapult this way, so we go in a little triangle formation. Okay, this is the island way, I guess. I'm going to have an aneurysm. Oh, great, and Polaris. The fun never ends. I'm gonna have to disable some tribes if I want any fighting chance in this game. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Even though it said they saluted me friendly, they're going to still end up. They're gonna still end up absolutely default dancing on me. So we're gonna disable Cymanti and Polaris. Okay. We've had pretty good forest spawns. I don't know if it's a rule that Barter always has to have 3 forests. I know it's a rule that they have to start with 2 animals, but I wasn't sure if they had to start with 3 forests as well. Yep, that's what I figured. Right, that is a restart. Right, we start with our standard opening. Hey, look, I learned I didn't open the tech tree on who the heck was behind me? Who still has 540 points? I have to do the single catapult opening and then go for organization in 2 turns, I guess. This is a really open landscape. I seriously hope that we find some water soon, because this is going to be a huge problem. We'll clear a forest, and then we'll take an explorer, I guess. Or we could go for an explorer and get intel, or we could go for a workshop and get a catapult every turn. I think the explorer is the better option, because we can get resources next turn. Oh, baby, hit triple. Well, it's actually a double, but you know what I mean. Right, so we get a resources. That is very good English. I'm super proud of my English in that sentence. And then we're gonna go for climbing. We're gonna go see what's popping around our neighborhood. Ooh. Not much, which I am super thankful for. Yeah, it looks like we're on a little peninsula here, which is good for us. Great writing, so that's step closer to roads. Get another catapult here to go for that village. Go for these 2 down there, so we could get roads this turn. Could also go for mining. There's a good forge spot here, here, and here. We could also go for fishing to start working on our naval game, although that's going to be more of a late game strategy. Or we could get another catapult. I think roads is the better play. So we are on an island. Very thankful for that. Now we can just build up our economy. I meant to get a catapult in that village, but oh well. We can build up our economy, sit on our fortune a little bit, and then When the time is right, we just make a mass exodus, train up a bunch of battleships, go crazy. So I'm thinking this is going to be the game. Now, because this is a massive map, it will take a while for us to conquer the entire map because catapults are literally one of the slowest units ever. Do we go for, I think trade is good. Since we have a fairly coastal empire this game, I think trade is a good tech to snag. As is mining, I feel. So we're gonna go fishing, into sailing this turn. No whales, unfortunately. Now, I think an explorer here is a good idea. Yes. Okay, it reveals Luxador. And an absolute plethora of whales in their territory. Holy cow. And we got 11 stars from them. We'll start connecting up our cities, I think. Do I go for pop growth? If I go for border growth, I could build a port here and then a road straight to that. So I think border growth is the way to go. We will also want to go for border growth on this city here. Hopefully we can do that soon. Although even if, okay, network actually I think makes it possible to get border growth here. No, I'm missing one population here. Oh no, I can build a port. Yeah, I'll go for border growth here, even though that'll damage this city a little bit. I want to snag those whales before Luxador has the chance to. And then we'll get in a boat. I'll snag whaling for 16 now, and I'll gain 20 back with these whales. This city's forge is gonna go here. This city's forge is gonna go here. I think we go for, well, do I go for mining or navy? I think navy first, and then we'll see what we get from that ruin. I think I'm going to fish and a lumber hut and get border growth in the event that there are any whales. There is a whale. We could get a port here and get border growth. I need to start looking at customs house locations. If I get border growth in this city, customs house is definitely going to want to go here. That'll eventually be a +4. This city doesn't have any good ones. The best one would be here, which is a +2 or +1. Well, +2 stars, level 1. This city could get one here if I get border growth. That's a +3, or I could get one here now. That's a +2. This city, I could get one here. That's a level 2. So no amazing customs house locations, but some decent income. And when I'm spending 1 billion stars training units every turn, you can't really ask for much better. Okay, that is one of the worst things I could have gotten from that. So I think we'll go for mining now, and then we'll go for smithery. Okay, there's a village over here. It looks like that's an unclaimed island. I don't know how big it's gonna be though, if it's gonna be a 2 village or just a 1. Boy, this is the island of biomes. Okay, looks like this is another continent. So we got Yaddick, we got Aquarion, we got Barter, and we got Luxador terrain there. Now, I'm not really that concerned with score in this game, as I normally would be, because I know my score is going to be in the toilet, since I'm only using catapults, and my kill to death ratio is probably going to be off the charts. So what's in this ruin? Ancient resources. Okay, I kind of hoped it would have been explorers, but it's fine, whatever. I will get an explorer there. That's scary. Okay, have we met everybody in the game? We've got Aquarion, no. Oh, we know who all is in the game. So the other 3 tribes we haven't met are Yaddick, Aquarion, and Omaji. I think we do go for strategy though, and we could sign a peace treaty, or we could see if they will sign a peace treaty. Just to be safe. They're probably gonna reject it. Yeah. Okay, but good thing happened. You can only attack that. They didn't move their battleship in range, although I feel like they're going to now. Okay, band of friendly pirates. I'm gonna have to disband that because it's technically a warrior. Could I get a peace treaty with Luxador, actually? Okay, that was stupid of you. Or was it actually? Okay, so that unit's not gonna be able to attack me. So I think I attack you with that. Come here. That is quite the city. I can come here with you and attack there. Go there with you. You can do that. Alright, and I still have a free battleship to explore around Illyrian. This is an abysmal city, but it... Oh, I need to disband you. It does have, whales around it. So it's not terrible. I guess I can disband you now that I have that. Has whales around it. I think I'm gonna offer peace to Luxor. How do they think? They're indifferent. They think I'm threatening. I have military units near them, but I'm peaceful. I haven't attacked them in a long time. And my borders are very close. If I offer peace to them, I think that, and they reject it, that might make them hostile, which I don't exactly want. I think our relationship with them is fine right now. Offering peace, all that's going to give me is just the option to eventually build an embassy. That wasn't very cash money of you. Look at all those whales that I definitely really don't want Illyrian to have access to for Navalons. Oh, they've got another base of operations here. Oh my goodness, those whales. Ooh. Oh, hey, a Yadic city. Why did this happen? I selected continents, not like Waterworld or Archipelago or anything. I think aquaticism might be a good move. I think farming might also be a good move, so we can get this city up and get a whale from them. Hey, Luxador, what you up to? No cloaks. See, I had a traumatic experience as a child with cloaks, and now even the mere sight of a cloak just I only just now got killer. Hopefully Luxador does not attack me. That would be very rude if they decided they wanted to do that. I'm a little concerned about that ship, so we're gonna position a catapult there in order to attack it if they get any funny ideas. I'm going to upgrade you both into ships just for defense, although I hope that Luxador unit is just exploring. Do I attack Luxador? I can attack them from the back, although I don't really fancy doing that. They've been a good enough ally, and I know they're just a lifeless, soulless computer, but you know, I feel bad still attacking them. They enchanted here, which I don't know how much good that's gonna end up doing them, because they're gonna lose this city regardless. Do they not have water magic? They should have gotten this Navalon a long time ago. Oh, you killed Amaji. Does that mean you're gonna go for me now? Ho ho ho. Alright. Battleship, we're gonna have to disband that. Capture a city. Capture 2 cities. And then capture a village. I think Luxador has proven their peacefulness to me. Look at that. We're up to 74 stars per turn now. That's 9 catapults every turn. Oh, yes. Thank you, Luxador. Not Luxador. How on earth did I confuse Yadak for Luxador? Okay, we can disband you. That's not what I was going to say originally, though. I was going to say we can go for wealth, I suppose, if we just don't make many battleships this turn and just use our current arsenal to rain down fury on Illyrian for being stinky poo-poo heads. Yeah, that's right. I'm hitting you with the 3rd grade insults now. What are you gonna go do? Cry to mommy about it? This would actually be a really nice customs house location. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 port customs house. I might have to remove Emperor's Tomb. That was a really silly decision. I feel very wary about landing these. So I'm only going to land 1 for now and have the rest of them on standby as backup. Still in 2nd. Why is this person ahead of me even though they have a lower score? Is it because... No, Luxador killed them, I thought. Okay. So it's treason then, Luxador. Don't know what your plans were, but I'm guessing they weren't to lose a city. Or your capital, for that matter. Yeah, that's what we like to call a big oopsie, Luxador. Now, you are diverting a lot of my resources down here. But on the flip side, I had a lot of resources to spare anyways. What are these eyes for? Does that mean that an enemy unit can attack them this turn that we can see? Okay, can we offer you... Ys, the same enemies. I have military units and my borders are very close. Okay, so never mind. We probably can't offer you peace. You're probably not going to take it. Yeah, you stupid idiot Lux. Okay. They bow in awe of my mighty civilization. Do you really? They don't know about me yet. I just know about them. Although somehow they are going to bow in awe of me. Even though they don't know a thing about me. Yeah, that's smart. Right, I'm gonna give you a chance to take that back. Yadak, you have the opportunity to do that. I normally don't extend that offer, but because I'm feeling extra generous today, I will. I will, however, gain scouting information over here, though, and I'll start building ports. Is this really all you own, Luxador? Do you not have that many cities? Oh, you have 9? Where are the rest of them hiding? Great, I've captured the Luxador capital. Wow, they didn't even have roads yet. That's honestly really sad, Luxador. Oh no, Illyrian got daggers. Oh no, they got an egg. Wow, turn 40 and we still have about half of the world only revealed. Let alone, like, controlled. But thankfully, this game is looking up. I think if we just play our cards carefully and our opponents continue to be absolute dunces and don't get knights, I think this is going to be an epic victory royale number 15 Burger King foot lettuce Polytopia win. Just all the daggers. Okay. Are we playing this game now, Yadak? Do you want to go there with me? I will go there with you. I don't know whose side in this war we're gonna end up taking. Well, probably just gonna kill both sides. This game is one of those games where it doesn't matter if I feel like being patient or not, because I'm gonna develop carpal tunnel from all this clicking anyways. Okay, that's fine. I got battleships. Are you seriously just gonna sit that battleship there and not attack me? We'll offer them peace, because my relationship is now decent with them. Which I feel like is a decent stance from which to offer peace. Now, Yadak plays before Illyrian, if I remember correctly. So, Illyrian won't break that siege and then have Yadak put a giant in there. It's probably going to be that Yadak's going to giant push if they break that siege. And if not, then Illyrian's gonna siege with that warrior. daggers aren't as scary when you're playing Catapults Only because you don't normally get to retaliate anyways. Okay, I was right that Illyrion played before Yaddick, but I'm surprised they didn't break this siege in Pato still. Is this going to be a win in this challenge without any peace treaties? Because if so, that is insane. Because in my practice game, I utilized peace treaties like crazy. I was just going left, right, and center, going peace, peace. That is bad. I should get aquaticism. I reckon that would make my battleships a lot better if I had aquaticism. 61. Okay, I'll see how many I have at the end of this turn. If we feel like aquaticism is a benefit for its cost, I will get it. I'm still feeling okay. We don't quite have enough for aquaticism. If we chop a couple forests, we will though, which I will go ahead and do because these cities aren't really that important for me from an economical standpoint. And I think this might be our final tech tree, unless I decide to go for construction to get just those few better customs houses or diplomacy so I can find wherever the heck Yaddick, Quarion, and Venger are hiding their capitals. Oh, okay. Used a melee attack on the dragon. Just gonna shred these units in the way, and since you're the lowest health, you're gonna be pushed forward to see what's poppin' in Lomomo. Illyrion's basically backed into a corner quite literally now, so I don't think they're gonna be that big of a threat. So we can start moving our forces toward Venger. Yaddick's also kind of backed into a corner, except it's not a corner, but it basically is a corner between me and Venger. I don't really think I need many to do much more with these stars, so I guess we can get construction just for the future when we want to get those super mega awesome customs houses. Gamer, Pro, GullYY 420, Blaze It, Gamer, Customs Houses Strat. I saw that, Venger. Don't think that just because I'm saying absolute nonsense doesn't mean I'm not paying attention to your idiocy. I will leave this battleship over here to harass the locals. I'm basically England in this scenario. I started off on this cold, barren wasteland of an island, and now I'm colonizing the entire world and extracting it for resources while killing everybody. Don't try this challenge at home, kids. You'll go insane. Both Yaddick and Venger left their giants in a boat. Gonna go here for a little bit more vision. Okay. You're also just gonna get killed. That's cool. That's exactly what I always want to have happen to my units. Get out of liposuction. That's what I'm nicknaming that city now. I wish you could rename cities in this game, because I would so rename that city liposuction. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, hey. I know some people think the cloaks are a little imbalanced, and I originally thought that too. I thought they were just like way too overpowered, but I'm kind of starting to see that they're not that difficult to deal with if you know what you're doing. Alright, they took down several of my battleships. I really hate Venger sometimes, because they're like the most unpredictable tribe in this game for strange reasons. They either always have a really stupid game or a really stupid overpowered game. Boy, fighting this Luxador war is just like fighting a war in Vietnam. Okay, these are the last Illyrion cities, so they won't be able to supply these anymore. Unless they have units hanging out back there. Which I severely doubt. I swear, Venger brings back more battleships. Okay, well that was battleship, not battleship, so it's fine. Okay, buckaroo. Hopefully that's the last Navalon that we run into. You can disband and we'll actually get a real catapult that doesn't have 1 health in your place. Can I sneak in there? I don't know how much defenses you have hiding in the fog of war, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now, I know I'm not like using every single unit its full potential each turn. Some of these are just like, what, I'm gonna move a boat 2 tiles, how much is that gonna do? Rode you onto that mountain. I knew you were gonna die because I even saw that warrior there. It's fine, I have more than enough of you guys to go around. You're all expendable. Remember that. Let's get meditation for all that peace I'm gonna be making. Right, let's get this cancer out of the way. Sorry, Illyrion. You're kind of fun sometimes, I guess. I want to explore that back quadrant too, see if, I doubt there's any ruins, but just in case there are. Avenger, you went to war with this world's biggest economy, and you're losing. I will maybe lose that battleship though, but you know what? It's fine. I got money to burn. Now, Yaddick, I hate you, but I hate Venger a little bit more. So I'm going to liberate that city for you. Yay, aren't you so happy? And then immediately I'm going to take it for myself. These 2 cities are going to be very important in the future. Because when I go to war with, what's their face? Quarion. I'm going to need a base of operations because I don't want to have to do another D-Day. Luxador, how does it feel to know that I just took that city with a, how much health? 3? 3 health catapult. Alright, now I feel like Aquarion, yeah. They were never my ally. I have these catapults back here on standby. Or it was mainly that I didn't feel like doing anything with them, but we'll just say they were on standby, just to make me feel better about my choices. Alright, let's take these 2 Luxador cities, cripple their naval capabilities. Now I guess since Luxador doesn't, I meant to make that into a battleship first. I guess since Luxador doesn't have much of a navy left, we can divert a lot of this navy to battering Aquarion. Alright, more catapult battleships is what I need. Just more catapults in general, honestly. I've been slacking on production. Come on, I can't have my communist utopia without production. You guys to pick up your slack, start acting like I'm your dictator. Okay, that was a little bit bad, but it's fine. I expected a little pushback from Aquarion. We gotta wait, okay, a little bit to get our units up to standard. Now, if I could get this city, that would be a really nice base to have, to base our operations out of. We could call it something like base of operations, perchance. Now, I am also playing a little bit of a war of attrition here, because I have many more cities than Aquarion, and I can just bleed them dry of units eventually. Like, eventually their unit production is not going to be able to keep up with my unit production, and that's when we're going to strike. I am actually going to make this dude into a battleship, just so I can get a ton of vision on what's going on back there. You know, I think if these 4 remaining tribes actually realized that they could work together a couple turns ago, they actually probably could have destroyed me. And, you know, if any single one of them realized that they could have used knights, they definitely could have destroyed me. But now I think it might be too late. Now, you might be wondering why I am leaving a lot of these units alive at very low health instead of just killing them. And that is because oftentimes a low health unit is gonna be able to do 0 damage regardless of any other factors. Like, so they're just gonna do 0 damage, and that means I can save some shots for things that are actually like threatening, like other swordsmen or other battleships in the area. Also, I don't know how I'm gonna make this landing here, because so far it's just been like constant units. I bet I could find a weak point over here in Yadak, actually, if I just get more and more battleships, and eventually I can get units from the southern front up here in these cities to come crashing up north and split their attention, because there's not, I bet there's like 7 cities here, so if I just have enough, it'll just overwhelm them no matter how many swordsmen they produce, which will only be 7 per turn at least. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't attack my battleship down here. Maybe they realized it wasn't that big of a threat. Okay, because of this city's isolated position, I think I'm fine to move these battleships up right against the city this turn. Not into the city yet, but right up against it. Alright, that should be all I need to get Luxador done. Right, you know that whole thing I said about just leaving units alive? I kind of just want to kill things right now, so. Alright, Aquarion, you have very numbered days. And this number is 55. You put a park in there, and you didn't do anything with that battleship? Are you okay, Aquarion? Do you need to talk with somebody? Have a little heart-to-heart? I would say I'm here for you, but you also do kind of want to, how do I say this lightly, destroy me? Now, because swordsmen have dash, even if I got a unit into that city, it would still be killed by that swordsman down there. So I just gotta bide my time. Aquarion has that single city left, unless they manage to break one of these sieges with a giant push, which is very possible. Swoop in there with you. Alright, Luxador is dealt with unless they get a giant push, which, in the event of preventing that, I'm just gonna move a couple catapults forward. I'll put you on a road, put you there. Okay, but for all intents and purposes, Luxador is also dealt with. Time for these two to meet the same fate. Great. I don't know why you made peace now. I mean, Luxador's gonna die with this single click. Good on you, I guess. Though, Venger. Alright, they didn't manage to break any of these sieges. So we take those. Okay, I don't really care. And then you scooch on into their last city. And now we can bring these troops up to the front lines. I think I'll put a port here just for funsies, and then road you into there. And now that I have 2 cities on the last continent over here, I think it is going to be a pretty quick takeover. I'm really surprised that we haven't had to deal with many cloaks. I mean, we just had a couple of those from Luxador and one from Yadak. No cloaks, no knights. Just that Navalon trouble. You're cornered in the section of the map. I've got enough battleships to feed an army. Don't worry about the idiom there. I promise armies definitely eat battleships. Anything's food if you're brave enough. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have a bit more of a difficult time taking out these people than I originally thought. However, catapults can see farther than battleships can. So a lot of these units, if I just land enough here, I'll just be able to decimate these battleships. Yeah, so it's not really that big of a deal. They might break that. Oh well, who cares? I'm rich. I can do whatever the heck I want. Oh man, look at all these stars. Alright, there goes Yadok. We need to get this giant out of here stat. Oh, it won't be that big of a deal. I forgot catapults are kind of broken in this game. Sometimes. In some aspects, they're broken. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever will I do? You know, eventually you're gonna run out of these battleships. And eventually I'm also going to bring in battleships this direction. We have 3 cities left. Well, technically 5, but 2 of them are under siege. And they didn't break either of them because they can't, because they're a bunch of losers. Alright. Oh, they didn't break, or they didn't attack those catapults that I had there. Fine by me if you want to. Okay, I don't really care anymore. Yeah, city upgrades are cool and all, but it's just unnecessary at this point. And next turn, this turn would be the last turn, but I want to get that juicy Eye of God monument. So I'm going to put this guy on the mountain. Wait, where am I missing? Oh, that's right, this battleship that I made ages ago. Okay, that's enough with the stars. Can we stop with the stars? Thank you. Alright, final city. Catapults only. You have destroyed Venger. You have defeated all the other tribes and unified the entire square. Honestly, our score won't be that bad because didn't take that long, and although I did lose quite a few units. Oh, only 37. 80% is way better than I was expecting. Alright, thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Goodbye.